All right, let's continue on our Serj Tankian illustration. I decided to texture this face in Substance Painter. Why? Because I have more flexibility if I want to change the skin color or anything. It's gonna be more consistent. That's the only reason. And I changed the shoes because the shoes I was using, this one, it has so much details in compare with the style that I am working. So I decided to use a shoes that it has less details. Actually, it's more it has more unity with the whole picture. And yeah, that's the whole thing. And let's continue. Just add these back pockets, and then we go for the next stage. So I'm gonna duplicate the pants, and for the back pockets I noticed something here. It's in the pants, so it's better when I see it I fix it right now to avoid any issues for later. Sometimes, yeah, it happens in a sculpting. Maybe the best way is to just delete this inside. Yeah, I think it's more safe if I do that. Yeah, I'm gonna delete it now. Yeah, it's more safe, and let's go for the one I want to keep. All right, hidden. And for the back pocket I need an area like this, so I'm going to slice it. It's gonna be easier, I think. So I'm gonna slice it. Oops. I'm gonna it does. Let's make this a bit, yeah, smaller. All right. And oops, I need to delete the resolution. I don't know I have layer or not, but no. So I'm gonna slice it from here. Yeah, it's good. And one from here, delete hidden. Nope, delete hidden. And maybe I keep this from here and one here, and I think it's okay. And I don't need this front part, so let's delete it. And I'm going to zero measure. Same. Oops, symmetry is on. That's the reason it looked like this, but it's gonna be okay. Let's add some thickness to it. Dynamic. And I think it's okay. Apply. I will move it a bit in the back. And maybe I do this. I don't know it's a good idea or not. Because these pockets are rectangular, maybe it's better to keep it like this. I think so. So, and I'm going to add 2 loops around, and one here, there, and there. Yeah, just for keeping the design. Okay. And I don't know you remember it or not for the, but it's obviously, it's there, you can see it for the, sometimes if you see I'm just struggling, I'm just moving my sync in and just moving the mouse somewhere else, because yeah, I don't have lots of space in the disk. All right, so I'm gonna put this here. Maybe, I'm not sure, 100%, not 99%, I'm not gonna add any stitches here, but just for cautious. All right. Okay. Let's duplicate it and delete the lower and mirror. And take back, and I'm gonna merge down to have one element here. Okay, and I think maybe I moved it a bit too much. Okay, and it looks a bit like 2 windows to me. So Maybe it's more wise to, yeah, I forget to turn on the symmetry to make it more like a pocket. Okay. Yeah, and maybe it's better to, oops. Make it a bit wider. Yep. I think it's better like this. And I'm gonna turn off the symmetry and maybe add one. Oh. Something like this. I don't want to add so much detail as I already mentioned it several times, so okay. And here it's unfinished, and maybe it's better to mask this out a bit nicer and pull this. I think it's better to it looks a bit dirty, so let's try this. Yeah, like this. And let's unmask here, and I'm going to try to move it a bit out. Okay, it's too much maybe, but let's smoothen and then we'll decide. It's not that bad. Okay, I added one more subdiv level. I think it's, you know what is the problem? The problem is it's too thin in the compare with the design. So I'm gonna take more, something like this. And I think it's gonna be better. It's going to be better. Okay. And just let's put some time to make it better. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same here I did for the rest of the pants, adding some lines, you know, to give the illusion that there is sewing. Okay. And maybe I just very, yeah. As I told you, I don't want to add extra details to it. It's not really necessary. Okay. Oh, I forget to unmask here. Oh, shit. I need to fix this. So I need to push this back. It's funny. Let's pull this back and fix the mistake. Yeah, it happens. We are making illustration and we don't have a client, so we can be as crazy as much as we like. Alt H, I just pinch it to make it more narrow. Yep, it's fixed. All right. All right. Okay, we have our pocket also. What's this? When this happened? Really? When this happened? I have no idea, honestly. That's so weird. That was so weird. Okay. And still, I think it can be more wide here. So I'm gonna mask this out. I'm not, yeah, let's unmask here. Don't repeat the mistake again. And try to move this a bit here. I think it's better now. Yep. And the last thing I want to do, I want to make a mask here. Or maybe do this. Maybe I mask it. We'll see. Let's, yeah. Let me do a quick one that I like it or not. I don't like it. So I'm not gonna, but I like to have something here. Let me push this a bit in. And I think this is too sharp. Maybe that's the thing that's bothering me. All right, okay. I need something here. Okay. You know, I'm just mentioning there is a pocket here. So, oh, I forgot to turn on the symmetry. Ah, come on. Yeah, you know, something like this. And push this a bit in. Okay. And now maybe I mask here a bit. And it's a test. Push it a bit out. And let's see. Yeah, it's working. It's working. And let's smooth this. Yeah. Okay. It feels like a pocket. And the only thing remains, just make a hole here. It's not really necessary to do that, but you know, to just make an illusion of a hole, you know, because it's not really important. And as I already mentioned several times, it's an illustration. So, and I just want to make a quick fan art stylized of Serj Tankian. So I'm not really looking for perfection. I'm looking for feelings, you know, that you feel, oh, that's Serj Tankian, you know, oh, it looks cool. It's the stylized version of him, you know. because I can go to details. I can make it more realistic, more detail, but honestly, it's not what I'm looking for. I did it in the past 20 years. I just want to enjoy what I'm doing. That's the whole thing. All right. For now, we're gonna stop working on the pants, and I want to do a quick texturing of the face. So I'm gonna export the face, and I'm gonna open it in Substance Painter and see you there. Okay, I exported the face. I opened it here. It's gonna be easier just to control. So I'm gonna make a layer, and I'm just gonna pick the color from his face that I can be sure, okay, this is the color that I'm looking for. And let's go pick it and take the color from his face. All right. And I'm just gonna do some quick stuff. As I already mentioned, yeah, I'm not looking for any details. So let's add a layer. It's just for some quick shading and black mask. And let me pick a brush and turn on the symmetry, and just, just for some shading. Okay, here also in the ears, nose, around here. Okay, and let me do another one under this one. I'm gonna make it like a bluish color, add a mask, and just paint some bluish color here around the mouth. All right. Okay. Let me make another layer and make it dark like this. Okay, and black mask. And I'm gonna mask it. It's just only for the inside of the mouse. So it's gonna be like this. And I'm gonna make another layer. it's for the lips. I'm gonna do it like this, but I will fix the color later. So it's one of the reasons actually I'm using Substance Painter, because it's really it's non-constructive, so it's easy to fix anything you want later. So that's the reason I decided to use this. All right, so I'm painting with the mouse, because it's every time I need to just move this around, so it can be hectic. So I'm just gonna use the mouse anyway. It's not really difficult to do that. It's just a simple painting. Okay. Let me turn on this and make the distance a bit, because it's gonna help me to control the strokes. Okay, it's too much. As you can see, if you push the X button, it's gonna, for example, it adds and distracts, so with X button you can change this value to subtract and add actually. All right, X again. You see, it was easy even with the mouse. Okay, X again to make it more clear. Okay, And I'm gonna add a filter and add a blur, because I don't want to have sharp borders here. Maybe I put it on 0.3 or something, you know. It's nicer, but it's too red, obviously. So, but I forget to remove this extra paint I just added here. It's okay, but no one gonna see it because the mask and sorry, the teeth and the tongue is gonna um, what is this? I don't know. It's not important. Okay, let's change the color to something more malish. All right, something like this. And I'm gonna add another layer, make it a bit green, gray, and mask it. And with a simple brush like this, let's do some strokes, you know, to just add some okay. And the last thing I want to do, it's two things actually. I want to add a reddish color and add some here in the ears and a bit on the nose and cheeks. And the last thing is making some freckles. So just imagine the freckles is gonna be like this. I'm gonna add a black mask, a feel, and I'm gonna go to the textures, and from the grunge, my window is in another monitor, sorry, because and find a decent grunge. I don't know which one is better, but let me find one. Or maybe I do it with the brush, it's gonna be easier. Yeah, let's remove this and pick one of these brushes that they are good for. Yeah, this one is good. This one is even better. So I'm gonna add some, because he has some freckles around. Okay. Like this. And I'm gonna push the X to remove some, because it's a bit too much. As you can see, I'm removing some of the freckles I already made. And I think the color is a bit too intense, so I can just, you know, decrease it. I think it's okay. We will see, but let me file. Oh, I didn't save the file. Let me save it to Serj Tankian Substance Painter. Oh, what is this? A Substance Painter. And Serj head. Save. And let's export textures somewhere. Serj Tankian texture. All right. Select the folder and export it. Well, okay. And the last thing I want to do is just apply that texture. So I'm going to import it here. Serj Tankian texture, import, and just I need something you need to know when you import the texture. You need to flip it. vertically, then it's gonna work. It's how ZBrush works. So I just add the texture here, and see you in the next video.